Forget the steal away. Canada has to be sacked today. Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and welcome to this post-game short video about the game. Guys, one thing is clear. This man, pictured here, has to go, and he has to go now. He is so far in over his head. It is untrue. He is clueless. His offense is boring. It is predictable. You can sit there and say, run, run, pass, punt, or run, short pass, short pass. He has not got an absolute clue what he is doing. He is a college offensive coordinator so far out of his depth, it is surprised he is not drowning in the sea of the NFL. Now, what gets me is that when the Pittsburgh Steelers, when they allow Kenny Pickett to throw the ball deep to Chase Claypool, to George Pickens, to Pat Freiermuth, it works. Yet Canada seems to bottle it, constantly bottle it, and keep throwing it short or keep running Najee into a brick wall. It beggars belief what this man is actually watching. Is he actually watching the game? Because it appears to me that this man is not watching the game. The plays he calls are the same plays game in, game out. If you actually sat, I reckon, and watched all of the Steelers games so far this season, I think you would see a pattern across all four quarters. The same plays being used over and over again, making this offense easy to read and predictable. An NFL offense that cannot score over 20 points per game is not going to succeed. And this Canada offense is averaging less than 20 points every single game. How he is still in a job, I do not know. Mike Tomlin is losing it, I think, because if he cannot see that this is not working, then I don't know what he is watching either. And if I hear one fan or one official say, it's not the Steeler way to sack someone, please think it's 2022. It's not 1972 anymore. We're not running this team like it's in the 70s, because that's how this team is currently being run by this current coaching staff and by this current ownership at the moment. It has been run like what happened in the 70s would still work in today's modern NFL, and it will not. This team needs a root and branch overhaul. It needs modernizing. It needs moving into the 21st century. It's stuck in the 20th century. And Canada is holding this team back huge. If you took the offensive weapons that the Pittsburgh Steelers have, like Pat Freiermuth, like George Pickens, like Chase Claypool, like Najee Harris, like Pat Freiermuth, like Kenny Pickett, and you gave them to the likes of Sean McVay, Andy Reid, Brian Daboll, Matt LaFleur, Ken Dorsey, Eric Bieniemy, people like that, they would be averaging between 25 and 30 points per game guaranteed. Matt Canada is without a shadow of a doubt the worst offensive coordinator in the National Football League. I reckon you could walk down the strip district in Pittsburgh and pick any Tom, Dick, or Harry off the street, and they'd have more of a clue how to run an offense than this idiot in the picture here. Steeler Nation, let me know your thoughts, because he's got to go. He's got to go. And I'll tell you something, I'm a Tomlin fan, but if Tomlin won't sack Canada, then Tomlin has got to go with him.